A Westminster education is big. It is provocative, and it's not limited. It's not limited by geography or atmosphere. You can learn in the classroom, but you can also learn at a faculty member's home or in the streets of a city or in another country. It's comprehensive, and it allows you the opportunity to develop not only your intellectual capacities, but also your social capacities, your mental, emotional understandings of different cultures, of different peoples. And that's what makes Westminster unique. That's what makes this education so different from any other education. The global community here at Westminster, I think, is one of the reasons why Westminster is set apart from any other college in America. Literally, the world is here at Westminster. And so in and outside of the classroom, you get the opportunity to explore different cultures, differences, and understand the strength of those differences. And that's the unique feature of a Westminster education, having the opportunity to interact and engage with students from around the world. Westminster brings world leaders to campus, and as a student, you get the opportunity to take part in that. Since I've been here, I've dined and conversed with people like Secretary James Baker, Robert Kennedy, and many, many others. And for me as a student, coming to college and having these experiences do more for me than I could have ever imagined, particularly as a political science major. To ask a Secretary of State a question about foreign policy, both now and past, enriches your education, but it also gives you experiences beyond the classroom. The conversations are rich and full, and that's what makes Westminster's education so comprehensive and so much more than book learning. And so that's one of the neat features about a Westminster education. In many ways, Westminster has prepared me to change the world. Here in my local community, but also in other countries or throughout this country. So Projects for Peace allowed me the opportunity to travel to Ethiopia, the capital city in Addis Ababa, with two of my good friends here at Westminster, and we traveled there to build a library, a children's library for young kids there in the city. For me, that project took on a huge meaning. We had the opportunity to work with local people there on the ground. We had the opportunity to see kids holding books, many for the first time. And for a large extent, this means really liberating their minds and charting a new course for Ethiopia and for their communities. And that meant the world to me. The impact of the Children's Library in Ethiopia was twofold. On one hand, it allowed me for really the first time to merge what I had learned here at Westminster and what I have learned at Westminster, but also my passions for poverty and hunger and trying to alleviate those. The other piece is that I saw up close and personal the true meaning of globalization. I saw up close and personal why our interactions with other people, whether they're here in our communities or around the world, is so important. And so building a library and changing the lives of these children was tremendously influential, and it really has changed my perspective on the world and how one should live in the world. For me, post-Westminster is full of tough choices. I've been accepted to teach for America, been accepted to Yale, Vanderbilt, and Duke graduate schools. After my graduate studies, I hope to go to law school and work in government and really try to make the world a better place in more ways than one. My Westminster experience has been incredible. It was made possible through the generous gifts to the Westminster Fund. Thank you for your support.